enough. No, Morphling wants to crack. Morphling really wants to crack. Now we see more Lucent Beans flying from the side here. Morphling, of course, jumps straight back towards his replicant, so he will be fine. Maldic now on top of the Sven, and he does move back there with Shadow Priest healing him up there. This pressure on the bottom lane is so hard to stop. There's enough heal. There's enough armor plus up with that Lich armor, which is all over it. Moonrider even firing for healing slab to get herself up. Actually, bottle charge to actually keep herself up. Now we see a bit of a blast come through from the Dazzle. Try and slow him down. Sven's starting the Wish on the Windrunner. They don't want that shackle shot to come off. Now we see Morphling go over the front there. They can't get off Restoration coming off from the Wish Doctor, trying to stay alive at it. Luna's right on top as well. They bring down the Shadow Priest. Now the shackle shot is holding Morphling in place. They might be able to bring him down at the moment. He's retreating himself back. They've already claimed one. Can they claim a second? TP's out, going out. They're all retreating out. Morphling goes over the top.
The Alchemist at the top lane. The Alchemist like took a DD and came down and took down Sylabac at the top lane. What happened was that the Alchemist didn't even bother to TP to go on to the bottom because he knew that the Scourge needs to defend the bottom. He was like, okay, I'm just going to stay up here. Nobody's going to TP. I'm going to try to 1v1 against Sylabac. And he came out on top of that one.
I really feel sorry for Sylabac. He's had one of the worst times up there on the top lane. He's been pressured so hard. The Alchemist has farmed up, and this is like I've talked before many times this competition already about how Alchemist can either be support or carry. This is your carry build of an Alchemist. Throw a Vanguard on top of him, throw him in towards the mix here, because that instantly actually counters Sylabac himself as well as the bear. And it's just like, what do you do from there? He's still farming up as well with the more kills he's getting. Dazzle's going to come up and try and harass him, but look, he just takes the hit. And he's almost back up to full health after maybe, what, 2 seconds?
Well, he does have the Vanguard. He's probably going to go for, what do you think, Dagger? Gets a Dagger, goes into engagement, or what he can go for is splash damage.
Actually, even at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a Radiance on the Alchemist. He's getting himself...
That is so brutal, because he actually would get the Radiance before the Spirit Bear, and the Spirit Bear would be a sad bear.
Yeah, he definitely will be. There'll be tears of nothing but joy, at least coming from the Alchemist side of things. But Alchemist can beef himself up so much that you see like a hood completed on him, but more than likely, with the lack of items he's actually got so far, you know the amount of farm he's actually got, he'll probably be saving for that Radiance, boost it up a little bit further, and then he can go for more tanking items a little bit later on in the game. For the moment, though, he wants that extra pushing power, he wants that pressure he can apply too. He's already ahead of most of the Scourge heroes on this map, so it'll be even more trouble as well. Dazzle's not going to like it. There's going to be more healing, more mana he has to spend on that as well, and it's more trouble as well as the bottom lane. Look at this Frost Armor that's coming up here from Lich. Wants to have a bit of a crack, and it's Goblin actually flying in. I think it's a completed mech right now. Knew we had something go off. At least the mech did actually fire off. His Buckler is the only thing firing up there on the bottom lane. Tier 1, Tier 2 tower. Off we go again. They're diving on through. Warby's in trouble. They're bouncing, so still going off. The Maldic should actually finish off a lot of these heroes right now. We just lost one trying to fall back. There goes Sven. They're keeping the pressure on. Back past the tower. The creep wave will actually destroy that tower now, but just so much pressure coming from SB on all the right points.
Well, Luna, this is one of those games that I would like to see like a longer game, because I want like everyone to see how imbalanced Luna can be when she farms up. She does have the Helm of Dominator. That means she doesn't even have to go home, because she will just get life regen so easily. She did pop her ulti, managed to catch 3 people in it, and did manage to take down. They took down the RK, right?
Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. For everyone on the live stream, it just saw exactly what I just saw. You know why I love it so much. The defending so drastically here at the moment. We've got FTZ just like having to defend that bottom tower. The mid lane pushing out a little bit further. They still have the Tier 1 tower up there. Tier 2 tower. The Tier 1 tower for the Sentinel actually hasn't been touched yet. This might be the first time it actually gets touched. Of course, someone who is getting touched at the moment is Roshan down inside his pit. Moonrider actually walks away with the Aegis and the Immortal. And, well... Welcome to your push. This might be the time when they really want to try and push this lane out nice and hard. All 5 heroes rotate themselves in towards the middle. They want to have a crack at this bear who instantly gets pulled back. They don't want to be involved in that one. Top lane, in fact, Luna actually TPs up towards the top there to actually defend that one off. So it should be okay to actually go there. Save game will be coming out. In fact, I'll do it just myself right now.
Tobi, I think you're right. The Alchemist is very evil. It's 17 minutes, and he does have a Sacred Relic.
Yeah, it
with
is.
a Vanguard.
It's so radiant. It's a beautiful, beautiful build to go on him too. And because you couple it with the Frost Armor, he's currently at 3 armor plus 14.3. You combine that with the health regen he's currently getting, this blocking he actually gets from the Vanguard when Sylabac tries to go for him, plus the Hooded Defiance, which I know is going to be on his wish list for Christmas. And it's going to look very, very nice for him. 11-6 right now. there's got to be something amazing to come out here from FTZ. They need that Radiance. They need something on top of the Syllabear. But Syllabear at the moment actually is also near the same area too. Sacred Relic is actually up on the Spirit Bear. So they've really got to shut this. They've got to shut down Syllabear down right now. They know it. They can't let that Radiance get up, because if that Radiance gets up, he will push them back on the lanes. There is no doubting it whatsoever. That bear can just be absolutely everywhere at one time, and they're ready to push themselves out. I think we do actually have a Hood of Defiance finish, because there is currently an Ursa Furball coming through. Goes for the stun to help that creep wave going on down. He has a little bit more mana up his sleeve. Now the Roar goes out. Sven's stun goes on through, right on top of the Wish Doctor. They weren't ready for him just then. The heal's still going on through. Morphling's right in the midst of it as well. We've lost a couple of heroes. Chain Frost just bouncing around everyone at the moment. Dazzle's still trying to fall back here. Syllabear somehow has kept his bear alive throughout this entire battle right now. It's not going to last much longer. 3 heroes down. There's a DDing. Shackle Shot goes off. The bear takes a fall. Syllabear still moving himself back. It's the Radiance on top of his chemicaling range. Alchemist. Stun goes up. He's fighting from the low ground. There's just a couple of misses still going through. He doesn't care. He's going to dive. No, he's not. He's going to fall himself back and just push his tier 2 tower. Hopefully is where they will be heading once he just rejoined the team.
They're so close, because the stun actually popped in time, and then, you know, Alchemist had a DD. Like, I think like one more hit would have took him down because of the DD. But the Syllabear does survive. They're going to try to defend right now, because they can't allow them to push into the level 3 tower, or they won't be able to defend. If, let's say, like mid-red is down, what they can do is Alchemist can solo push the top lane. The other 4 heroes will push the bottom lane. Middle lane has Mega Creeps. That's going to be kind of GG for them. So they really have to defend their level 3 towers on all sides. None of the towers are down for Gigabyte though. Like, all their tier 3 level 1 towers are still up. Tier 3.
Yeah, I would actually, it is. It's really insane. Like, every single freaking tower is still up. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. Every single one here for
I play too much StarCraft.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. VS, that's just an illusion. You'll be fine. Moving around inside the neutrals, that was actually Morphling's replicant, I believe. Running himself around. What I really am surprised didn't just happen then, Starsboba didn't push in. They still had the Aegis. This might what they'll be waiting for. Shadow Priest caught out just outside the Roche pit. Almost done. There's the stun. Nowhere to go. And FTZ is trying to TP himself out on the back of the shallow grave. It's not enough though. The boy in blue walks away with it. It's the SS. He claims the kill. Now with that Shadow Priest down, they got 30 seconds. They still have that Aegis Immortal off. It didn't pop off on the Luna last battle because she didn't die, funnily enough, hence that didn't actually pop off. But ready to actually push out. Alchemist ready to push out through that middle lane. They had a creep wave, and there goes the Roar. It pops off a couple of the illusions there, so an illusion rune was bottled up. Luna now ready to push it through. Now bounce attack. The Glaives is just going to wipe out that creep wave. Now they can actually attack it. This is going to be a dangerous time. Glimp firing off right now. If there's anything for those Glaives to bounce off, they can actually bring down both the racks at the same time. Syllabear bringing his bear in right at the moment too, having to push on through. Alchemist still just swiping on that tower. Sven's trying to slow it down here. They've already used the Glimp for the moment. Now they can move themselves on towards the melee racks. Hitting on top of that racks. Morphling doing what he can from the backside, but it's very, very hard with the Toxin Spray right at the top there. Shackle Shot actually managed to catch Syllabear and his bear in the mix here. Lich wants to let something off. He's only going to let off armor as well as Frost. We've lost the melee racks. We're going to lose VS as well. Thought he could come in a little bit closer. It's not going to really help at the moment. Wish Doctor's still moving around there. Syllabear's right in the midst of it right now, but that radius damage is still doing enough. Syllabear moving up towards that top tower. Luna is on the hunt. Luna is on the hunt with the Alchemist. Stun's going to come off, bring down the Syllabear, and they can really push freely. In comes the AoE stun coming in from Sven, but Wish Doctor right behind it. Maldic's already off too. If they can catch up, one Lucent Beam might be enough to actually do enough damage. In fact, it will be. He will die before getting back there. Shadow Priest trying to keep him alive. Still popping, still popping. There he pops, right in front of the well. It's not going to be enough. Wish Doctor still hanging around as well. Morphling coming in close, waves himself out. Shadow Priest and VS turn themselves around. Bit of a stun there on the Alchemist. He's tanking those tier 4 towers and doesn't even know he's doing it. The Frost Arm is just way too much health regen. We've lost our mid racks. The super seismic creeps are only a couple of seconds away, and we should see a fallback here from SB. And we will actually save the game off right now as well. With that racks going down, we don't want to lose that moment.
Look at this, 22 minutes, and the Alchemist has Radiant Vanguard, and he has a Hyperstone. That is so much money. I mean, yeah, he does have a skill that, you know, gives him additional money for every creep he kills. During the engagement, the Luna hasn't lost his Aegis, right?
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he has at all, actually. Oh, top lane Luna. They're just going to rotate themselves around. This is where SB are now in possibly the best position of their lives. All tier 1 towers are up. They can push out these lanes. A quick TP. There's actually now Oh, that's just getting ridiculous. If he actually finishes that item before this game is over, then something is seriously wrong. He is going to actually go for an Assault Cuirass. The Hyperstone is on top of the Alchemist. Silverbear pushing his bear up. Still hasn't completed that Radiance just yet. He keeps on dying. There's not enough money for it. Now they're going to push on through. They're not going to kill the bear off. They can at least lower his life down a little bit. The bouncing attack is all it really needs. Not even any spells actually needed.
Stun there going on to Luna. His Aegis might be going down to the tower. There you go. He doesn't care. He knows his teammates are going to be able to survive this. Hollow Terror going off there. Weave coming in. Here comes the Luna. He's going to try to take the tower. He doesn't care. Just tanking it.
I just love while he's doing that. This top lane is still being pressured by the rest of the SB side. It's just like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Oh, he has Mentor now.
Yeah, Silverbear just having a great old time. Down goes the tier 3 tower up on the top. The bear has to be pulled back. In fact, it's being kept alive here by the Shadow Priest. Now is pulled back. Almost dead. Lucent Bean over the top. On the back of the Lone Druid is just still being pretty damn close, but the melee racks will take a fall. Sven stun just doing nothing but slowing them down. Wish not to stun, actually bouncing up. In fact, actually even going to get up to Morphling up there on the high ground. Silverbear with the Maledict on top of him as well. It's just more intimidation than actual damage. But after killing off this creep wave, we will see SB take out the Temple of the Dam. It will be the ranged racks, and we'll actually have a complete 2 racks down at the moment here.
I think this is pretty much game.
It is pretty much. We've got TP coming in towards the top. Sven goes for the stun. They might even try it on Alchemist right now. Silverbear's bear now coming in. Still no radius, but it doesn't really matter. They want the pressure on. They've SB just turned it straight around. 1 stun. The Shadow Priest. 1, 2, 3 hits from the Alchemist. Walks away with a double. He might claim a triple. He claims a triple. He is wicked sick. It is so awesome. It is all about the O coming on the middle, and he'll just take
GG at 24 minutes.
Oy vey. Tier 4 tower goes down.
Amazing item builds that the Alchemist actually has.
Frozen Throne to make it official, boys. You got to bring that one down, and then it is official. It is GG. 21-17, 24 minutes. Silverbear is in the be-all and end-all. For this match, it was the Alchemist. Even now, that's going to have a bit more of a crack there. But the Frozen Throne does go down. Congratulations to Starsboba. They are superstars. They here at SMM 2010. Of course, myself, Tobi Kenobi, as well as Kelly. We're also going to be here for a very long time. We've got another rest of this day. We're here tomorrow as well. I think there's going to be a quick lunch break on the main stage, but we will be back with more action coming to you here from SMM. It is, of course, 2010 we're here for.
Cyber time.